How you doing, YouTube? Matt Master Beer Reviews back with Egg Hunt. Yeah, this is a 5.5% smoothie sour ale brewed with lactose, vanilla, ice cream, and marshmallow from Magnify Brewing. Yeah, this comes courtesy of my boy Mike. He roll the can, it says in there. He gave this to me in a little social distancing handoff a couple days ago. Actually, it was yesterday. That's how long I've waited to crack this beer, just because I'm super intrigued. He put a little special note on the beer stating that openness very, very, not very, very, very slowly or over sink, because all of them have gushed. What fun of it would it be if I stood in front of a sink and did this and didn't let you guys watch me open it without a sink involved? So I might be ruining the day. This was roll the can 330 2021 looks like it is. So you're looking like confectionery marshmallow pee-pee kind of thing going on. So very, very slowly. Oh, there it comes. See it? It's like a fun science experiment. Let's see how far it goes. It's not getting super aggressive yet. You lied to me. You lied. I expected this thing to blow up in my face. Okay. You damn lie. Oh man, that looks horrible. Mike, it opened all right. It didn't gush everywhere. I mean, it was that initial little pop that spritz everywhere. Man, there's chunks falling out of this thing. This beer, yeah. Anyway, label-wise, I like it. It's Thanksgiving or Easter. Jesus Christ, because they're the same. The beer, though, it looks like the most super turbid, chunky hazy in the history of mankind, but there's this, I don't even know if it's going to come off on camera. The color on it is just a skosh off to where you're like, that's not just like a super hazy IPA. There's something else going on. So, filthy glass already from all the bits and pieces in particular floating around in the beer. Head is pretty much gonzo at this point. And what you're left with is what looks like eggnog, pretty much. You had egg and butter based drink. Sure, if I give it a whirl, that head will come back a little bit. As it does. Looks a lot prettier when it has a head, let's put it that way. It doesn't stick around long. So anyway, yeah, milky, soupy eggnog. Let's get a nose. Man, it is marshmallows. It's the vanilla and the marshmallows. It is. It's very much, but here's the thing. I go this direction. It's very much marshmallow from cereal. That's kind of what I'm getting. Not just that straight kind of refined sugar kind of vanilla marshmallow. It's more that, I don't know, the stale cardboard boxy kind of marshmallow, that hard Lucky Charms kind of marshmallow that we've all grown up with. Well, people of my age, let's put it that way. Yeah, it's sweet on sweet on sweet on sweet. I mean, it's a lactose, vanilla ice cream, and marshmallow sour. Now, I'll put it this way. This beer is so ridiculously marshmallowy sweet, I didn't even register any kind of tart sourness to this beer. So it is really just the epitome of confectionery craziness sour. So all the marshmallows belong to us. And I think that's about it on those. Yeah, just dive in. Cheers. I'm going to be honest. It's not bad. You know, I expect this beer to be just good. It's not a beer. I should stop referring to it as that. I expect this beverage to be just like, I can't. Like, I just can't. It doesn't taste that horrible, to be perfectly honest with you. Listen, it's all the vanilla and marshmallow. That's really all this beer kind of hangs its hat on. I keep calling it a beer. I apologize. But there's a hop presence in here. actually. And when you combine that with that sour tartness of the beer, which all the hops aren't all that perceivable, the sour portion of the show isn't that big or acidic or anything like that, but I just got a big dollop of, or big banana taste kind of popping in my mouth. And there's no banana in here, so I don't know. When you combine those other two pieces, I think they're crucial to keeping this beer in check. But it really is. It's kind of like, it's what you think it's going to be based off of what you get on the label. You know, lactose, vanilla, ice cream, marshmallow, check, check, check. But it just doesn't go ape shit. It doesn't go super duper duper crazy. Like, it's not for what this beer is trying to be. It's 5.5%. It's a kettle sour. It's one of those fruity kettle sour beers. Instead of fruit, they use a bunch of confectionery stuff. It's not as sweet as you think it would be. It's a sweet beer. It's just not as sweet as you think it would be. Sure, that's a bit of that sour portion of what is beer in this beverage. Kind of keeping that in check with those little bit of hops, but I expected it to be way, way worse, to be honest with you. And I go into these trying to have the least amount of preconceived notion, but sometimes you kind of just have them. And it just so happens, yeah, not horrible. I'm not praising the beer. It's a couple ounces, and I'm done. This is, the bulk of this is just not going to find its way inside my mouth hole. But each sip, that sweetness kind of dies down a little bit. That big cardboard box cereal marshmallow starts to kind of give way. Some of its sweetness starts to become a little bit more kind of a soft marshmallow fluffiness. Something a little less kind of sharp, for the lack of a better term. And then you start to get a little bit from it. Like I said, I get a little banana component out of it. There's definitely grain starting to build. You're starting to get a little bit of grain, almost a cereal, like the cereal portion of that box cereal with all those marshmallows in it. There is that little bit of bittering. Again, not all that perceivable, but you can tell it's there, along with that little tart sour thing. Yeah. Listen, no one puts this beer out with a straight face, trying to think they're going to win some kind of fancy pants award about amazing, classic beer styles and woo the old school grumpy journalists of the world. That's not what this beer is made for. That's not who it's made for. It's not what it's supposed to do. What it's supposed to do is cater to new school, kooky madookie, let's drink cereal and candy kind of beverage lover, which just so happens to bisect a lot of beer. And it does that. It does exactly what it says on a label, and it does exactly what it wanted to do. Do I like it? I enjoyed the experience. I'm not going to say I like the beverage all that much, but it was fun to drink. I mean, I'm not going to buy this again. Maybe I buy one can and let it age for 10 years and then open it for science. But outside of that, it's just a goofy. It's not supposed to be serious, is what I'm trying to say. It's a goofy, fun beer. And guess what? It drinks like a goofy, fun beer, and it does that really well. I'm not going to get pissed at it. It is what it is. Done. So let's talk about it. It is one of the better fruit smoothie beers, or smoothie sour ales. Fruited confectionery Berliner Weisses, let's put it that way, that I've had as of late. Style Berliner Weisses, sorry. No, I don't, it is what it is. It was a fun experience. That's about it. Value and availability. But I want to say, I thought it was going to be way worse. This is not the worst beer I've had this past month. This is not the worst beer I've had the past 2 weeks. Let's put it that way. There's some that are way worse than this. So, anyway, value and availability, no idea. It's probably like $20 for it back, and leave you with if you like what we like this beer. If you like drinking marshmallow, if you like eating marshmallow peeps, if you like these kind of beers, and you know who you are, nothing wrong with that. Let that flag fly. However you want to do these beers, but if you like those things, you'll like this. There you go. Review on the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little Easter eggnog right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.